Absence of Light.
Hey YouTube, Absence of Light here, coming to you today with a deck profile. I said I may or may not do, and decided to do it. So yeah, before I get into the video, I'm going to do a detailed analysis. Not really detailed, it's going to be pretty general. I have a very detailed one, or will have one, on Dr. Wolf's channel, of a similar deck I did on his channel. This is just going to be kind of general, kind of fast. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So let's get to the video. We have 2 bays, 3 rows, 3 graph lists. By the way, we're going pretty fast because you can pause it if you really don't know what it is. So yeah, 3 maxis, 3 snow, 2 dark creators, 2 tour guides, 2 Tragodia, 2 transitor screen, 1 glow darkers, 3 dealings, 2 polyduality, 3 gates, 3 upside goblin, 1 dark smog, 3 reckless breed, 1 solemn morning, and 1 torrential. For the side, we have 1 Ryko, 3 MSCs, 3 Equity Encores for each one matchup. We have a terrible matchup versus Evil Swarms. 2 Dark Smog, 1 DDB, 1 EEB, 2 Goes in Match, and 2 Road Decree. For the extra deck, we have 1 Falcon, 1 Gaga Cowboy, 1 Genet Pearl, 2 Rick Sun Dragons, 1 Lava Chain, 1 Leviar, 1 Messi, whatever, 2 Grinders, 1 Leviathan Dragon, 2 Zombie Sign, and 1 Tempo, and 1 Zinmaze. So that's the deck profile. That's all you're interested in. Thanks for watching. Now I'm going to go over a very quick analysis of the deck. I already have a detailed one, Dark Muffler, like I think I just said. Might not have, whatever. So yeah, I'm running Dark World line because they are pretty important. You can get away with running less beige. You can get away with running less bro. It just isn't turbo. You don't really need 3 bros, but it helps with graphic summons and helps with dark count. And that's what trigger I targeted. So yeah, and this helps with graphic summons and a little loop you can do. If you have 1 dark creator in the graveyard, by whatever means, you can banish it. And you summon another dark creator, you can banish it, summon Transitor Screen, active effect, summon beige, besides summoning effect and summoning snow or something. Because now when the Transitor Screen is destroyed, you can get the banishment to your hand, so that was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool lock. It's not very likely to get as build as possible, and it's certainly good enough to take account of running extra cards. And beige in that bag, you easily banish with the lure. Or you can even discourage or good to take control of your opponent's lower for a monster. It actually, 2 pages is bad. I like the line, you can easily get rid of it if you like. You can test it yourself. I like 2 pages. And now we have 3 maxis. 3 maxis are for dragons, and for any deck, especially someone who there are a lot of this format. I recommend 3 maxi in a build like this. If you don't like 3 maxi, I simply would recommend not running this kind of build. I recommend not running a creator, to be honest. I would recommend playing something like another turbo build or something like that, because this is really the main goal. Dark World Stem and Dark World Creator maxis is the main reason why you should run a deck like it, because you don't run drag dust, so you can easily main deck maxi, which is extremely good. You stop your opponent to make them go as slow as you're going, because this deck is a pretty slow deck until you have the reckless speed and you win. It's a bit faster than the other build and easier to recover going second, because you don't start with card troopers and stuff, but at the same time it's very explosive, especially if you play maxi, your opponent can't do anything, so it's pretty cool. Now we have Creator. Creator is just for late game explosive wins, really. If you haven't noticed, it's very similar to Dark World Stem bullet, but I decided to add Creator in it, and it's really for late game finishes. Because I easily grind you out. The resources I grind it, you're grinding you. Both have very low resources. Haha, just kidding. Some Dark Creator, GG. So I thought it was pretty cool. Kind of like a build that already knows doing good. Now that's something else, make it do very good. So yeah, we have 2 tour guides for easily dark count adder, easily combo with graph bug, engage and dealings and snow. Dealing snow, search for gates, play gates, banish snow, scar graph bug, summon tour guide. As effect, get or tour guide from deck, go for Leviar and get snow back to your hand. You should probably know the combo to play Dark Worlds, but for those of you who don't, there it is. Try to do that combo as often as possible, because for next turn you have a snow in your hand. You have the Leviar Crew, which you're going to be if it's not destroyed, which is kind of likely if you have Smog as well, or Graph in hand, or maybe that's how one things down. Now we're back maxi, so they're going to be threatened to continue to special summon. So you have Leviar, you have Graph on field, Probably have a reckless or two or a smog or something. It's a very good combo. Especially after Gilliat, he just really just didn't lose any hand advantage. Then if Leviar does it, just get destroyed. Wow, so Tragillia. That's one of the reasons why I run it. Also run it because you maintain hand advantage of this deck the entire duel. Like most Dark Horse. Most Dark Horse kind of set up first. You just dealing with snow, and then you just get effect. They didn't see it. Oh god, I can't do anything. Next up, because I timed out and panicked. So the first thing I did was to stop recording button. So I'm back. They were talking about Tragillia. Yeah, this deck always maintains hand advantage. So it's Tragillia. They don't expect it, especially they want to continue to max seed and try to win, and just like, alright, Oh, I have 15 cards in hand, so much Tragillia. GG. Which makes a lot of people rage quit. It's actually kind of funny. People don't expect Tragillia, then bow, Tragillia. It's also a cool combo with Chance Irishman. Chance Irishman, I can have Tragillia in grave, play Gates Effect, ban Tragillia, discard something like Bro or Snow, and then summon Chance. Then I destroy Chance. Their next attack, they know their next attack is going to be blocked because I have Tragillia in hand. A lot of players don't really even realize it until they realize, oh crap, he has 6 cards in hand. Can't attack him now. So it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like Swords are being like, because they're not going to attack until they know they can get over a chance. So yeah. For spell analysis, you don't really know how to allure. Dealings is important, you really need to explain that. Duality is kind of worse because I don't have card supers set up. But still pretty cool first turn plays. Duality, Trance, play Summon Trance, discard Snow, search Gates, discard Bro, draw 2 cards, and I have a lot of hand manage now. It's also cool for grabbing a second or third Reckless Greed. Big Gates, you don't have to explain that because you need to draw, discard, you have a lot of things, blah blah. Upstart is a little faster version. It's stunned, but also fast. So it's pretty cool. You play Upstart to grab your first Snow you can use for dealings, or you can grab your second Reckless. It's pretty cool. You can easily get rid of these 3 for 3 stunning cards, 3 whatever cards you want, but I've been probably doing pretty decent. We have Smog, Dark Smog, because it fills you great with darks. Mainly is really wide. And a lot of people like DD Pro this format. I don't really see it. I can stop a dragon after a few summons. After you summon it, detach it with like Dragon Sack, or attempt to just summon a blast. That blast, so I can chain it, so can't really search. I don't really see how broken it is. It's really for me to fill my grip with darks. Easily, Dark Smog, Snow. Then Hazen Face, Dark Smog, Snow. Again, now at least 2 darks. That's kind of didn't have, like I already played a Tour Guide player or a Trance player or something. So yeah, one slime is good. We have 3 Reckless Greeds because, like I said, a little bit faster, it's cool setting up, and it's explosive. After you play Reckless Greed, most of the time you win. Even if you only play 1, get Reckless Greed so now I finally got my first dealings. I can discard Snow and then do shenanigans. So yeah, they're gonna solo 1 and torrential. Mainly because after I do, it's mainly a stun deck, so I can summon Dark Creator. So after I summon Zen Mage, or after I summon Leviar and Grapha, I have something to keep my life points intact. Well, solo 1 that sounds counterproductive, but it's not a problem. See, that's very good. Now for the side deck, healing me. Side deck we have Ryko for Mills, Darks. I would probably run another one just don't get rid of. Maybe a small, I already have one in main. We have 3 MSCs, should be self-explanatory. Explain Encore, destroys Evil Swarms. It is a very bad matchup. 2 small, like I said, my grid of 1, but really the same reason why I want the main deck. Those deck with Darks and can stop decks that rely on Graveyard, like Dark World Mirror Match, which is the only reason why I still have 2 inside the deck. Then we have 1 DDB, destroy decks with weenies. We have 1 EEB, destroy decks with spells and traps. We have 2 Gozen for dragons. Again, you can run 3 of this because dragons are very prevalent, so 3 won't be bad. Only run 2 can make it more balanced side deck card. You don't really lose that much of dragons. So yeah. Then we have 2 Road Decrees. The reason why I'm running Skill Drain, I feel people ask about Skill Drain. Is that it's destroyed by Skill Drain. You can set out these, and these to make Skill Drain not hurt you so much. But most of the time, I rather set up some speed, rather set up 3 MSTs, rather set up 3 Reckless Greeds, maybe a Duality, maybe 1 Beige. And that's kind of like what I like setting out. So Skill Drain really hurts me a lot more times than first round opponent. Besides other side up the key components of the deck to make it kind of a different build, but I really don't do that. See, that's why I'm not running in. Plus, I have plenty of other cards for the place. I still need Gozen. I can have 17 cards. I can get Gozen. I get Rifle. I can also get another Decree. You can get another DDV. So, skill drain is not the first thing in my mind that comes up if I need more space. If I can use more space. So yeah, extra deck Spellburn. Tribute Stuff Winner. So this card is broken. Gaga Cowboy. A lot of people don't know why I'm on Gaga Cowboy, but I have plenty of times where they have hanging on by a thread, either I do a Dark Creator play and some trance and some beige, and they have 8,300 points of damage total, and each one of them are already in the duel. And so they have 700 left. Alright, now overlay trance and beige, summon Gaga Cowboy, and they don't expect that in Dark Worlds, which is very reasonable thing to not expect because nobody runs it. I thought it's helped me too many times to not run. So yeah. Pearl, only reason is here, I should get rid of Opium, gotta lose, T-Wolf's one I said already. Hurt Sun Dragon, it's broken. You can easily summon Dark Creator, clear the overlay with Grapha, clear a feat to summon another Dark Creator, and after the fact to summon this Dark Creator, I'll just destroy Hurt Sun Dragon, and then proceed to win. Leviar, reason I'm running 2 for space issues, and most of the time I don't really summon 2 Trigger guys, I never do it. I probably can't go to the Zen mains. Obviously, you know why I run Leviar, so I'm not going to explain it. The only reason I run this is for Evil Swarms. Trigger into this, attack Ophir, hope I don't die. Not Axigo, but Axigo murders me. And they'll probably barely trigger anyways. Give me a puppet, because it destroys the Mermaid combo of Bahamut Shark and some, I don't know what it's called, some thing that protects your opponent's monster. It's like putting defense for can be destroyed by battle by card face this turn. So I was like, alright, Giant Grinder at this effect, and they block it, and then it's like, alright, at this effect again, destroy another crap. Then, yeah, it also makes my Bitch Strike miss time, it's awesome. Because the last thing that happens is the monster being destroyed and inflict damage. Last thing that happens, so. This thing miss time, that's pretty cool. And yeah, on Violent Dragon, Tour Guide to the Violent Dragons, I have Gates Fuel if I don't have Demons in hand, so that's really the only reason why I'm Violent Dragon. Zombie Stuns for beat stickiness, its effect is subpar, but its attack makes up for it big time. Tempo, because it can help fill with Durst like Leviathan, and even put my opponent's SRZ materials really, so it could be really good versus opponent's inmates or just something. It might get rid of soon. Again, we're probably placing another Leviar, maybe another Felgrim. I'm trying to run one Felgrim. I'm trying to summon it as least as possible because it's not out yet. I don't really summon it in emergency situations when I think that I may lose. And then Zen mains because it's defense and can't die. So yeah, that's the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis of it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. After stuff right out.